Hello everyone. I wanted to come on here and since it's been 2 weeks since I started this channel and back on June 2nd, and I wanted to give you an update on my PTSD and depression and my husband's deployment. Um, just an update on my family in general. For starters, um, I have not had any flashbacks. Yay me! Um, since I started praying every day and turning off the fan, and caring about my prayer life and learning more about the Catholic Church, um, all the saints that I've been praying to and reading about every day. We have learned 17, 14 different saints. Um, and I've put together some videos of what we do as a Catholic family, me and my kids, on a daily basis, what Mass is like, what is some of the sacraments that we do, what's the rosary, stuff like that. It has strengthened my knowledge in my faith. It has given me better understanding of some things that I did not know. It has definitely, I am super glad that I don't have any flashbacks in the last 2 weeks. That was really difficult for me, is all the flashbacks and the night terrors that I was having before I started this. I am no longer on any of my medicine, my mental medicine. The doctors have weaned me off, and I'm doing so great. Just being able to sit here and talk to you, talk to Jesus, talk to Mary, talk to my Lord, and just let myself be me and get it off my chest in prayer has been such a huge difference. Um, my husband left about a week ago for the Middle East for deployment. The first couple days, I'm not going to lie, it was difficult. It was difficult to record those videos, but I did it, and I'm better for it that I stuck to it. Um, I prayed more for the military and more for deployments at that time because that's what my family needed. Um, my kids are still adjusting to dad being gone. Um, my middle one is taking it the hardest, which is understandable. My youngest one keeps asking, "You said that dad be back tomorrow," and I'm like, "No, no, I didn't. I said he'd be back after Christmas, sometime next year." Um, but he's still 6, so he doesn't understand time in the thought of years or months or weeks for that matter. Um, and my oldest, he's on his meds. He's he's taking out a lot of his frustration on Minecraft, which is a video game that he loves, and he he's healing. So, um, Dad is going to miss 3 birthdays. Um, my youngest is in August, mine is in September, and my eldest son is in October. He has missed almost every single one of my eldest son's birthdays, except for 3. The last 3, he has not missed the last 3 of my youngest son's birthday. So this is really his first deployment where he actually understands that dad's not here. We are blessed in the time that we are in because we have FaceTime, we have Zoom, we have Skype, we have, I don't use any of those. I don't know why I mentioned them. Single. Single is what we use because it has a algorithm that is secure and hard to crack. So that's what we use to talk to dad. Right now, he's still in quarantine because of the coronavirus, so he hasn't even made it to his final destination. He has to be in quarantine for another week at the location he's at, and then he's already moved to his final location where he has to be in quarantine for another 2 weeks because of the coronavirus, which is sad. He's upset because, one, he can't do his job. Two, that's a month that he's not doing anything, that he's away from the family. We miss him. We support him. Most of my job now as a single parent, and before you guys criticize me, yes, it's a single parent. Just because I can talk to dad on the phone doesn't mean he can help me discipline and raise the kids while he's gone. He can give me suggestions and ideas, but it's for me to implement them, and I'm not going to implement something that's not going to work for my family. They are on a stricter rule list when dad is not here because it works for us. And I am now the mother and father. I don't get a break because it's really hard to find babysitters, and to pay for babysitters for a child with special needs is not easy. They usually want extra money, so that makes it difficult. So, yes, I am a single parent for the time that my husband is gone. And the last thing I want to do is, when my husband calls, is complain about everything that's going wrong. Because he has to know that I have the home front so he can do his mission and come back in, God willing, one piece. He has come back every deployment so far. This is our 12th deployment. Today is a special day for my husband. Today is his 17 years in the military, almost to retirement. I think I'm more excited about it than my husband is. He's more scared of the civilian life and the change from knowing he has a job every day to the unknown. He went into the military right out of high school, and he was in all TC in high school. So he went straight into boot camp, and he doesn't really understand what civilian life is. Yes, he had jobs in high school, but it's a little bit different when you're a high school student than when you're in your 30s. And still have a family to support. So I have been trying my best not to spend money. One of my coping mechanisms is to spend money on others to make myself feel better. It is not a good coping mechanism. I understand that. My therapists understand that. But it gets me out of depression. So I have cut back. I have not used our credit card for anything other than what we actually truly need, like household food. Our AC went out, like it does every single time my husband leaves. We went out of Freon, so that went on the credit card, and I haven't used the credit card for like Amazon. That's not needed. I've been using my fund money for it, and I'm out of fund money, so I am putting up more videos or recording more videos to go out, because I don't have that money to spend. So the time that I'm going to use to look at Amazon, I might as well use to make videos for myself, and if you guys are watching, then for you. I am not making this channel for my subscribers, if I have any. I am making it to better myself in my faith and help my depression and my PTSD, especially since I can't get a therapist right now, and my last therapist just PCS to the other side of the country, because that's military life for you. So because of the restrictions of COVID virus, none of the therapy sessions will let me take my kids, and I don't want to take them out into the public right now. So I don't have a therapist. So the last 2 weeks, instead of a therapist, I've been recording videos and talking to Jesus. And my PTSD has been down. I have not had any night terrors. I have not had any flashbacks. I have cried over my husband leaving, which is normal. That is a proper emotion for what life has brought us. People ask me if I'm more concerned about the coronavirus right now. No, I'm not. I'm more concerned that my husband is downrange, deployed, than the coronavirus, because that is our life right now, and that's that. What else do I need to update you guys on? I have started reading the Bible and putting those in. I'm going through Genesis. It has a lot of people's names in it. My speech impediment, this is not an accent, it's a speech impediment. So I'm sorry to those of you who do not like it. I am in speech therapy for it and have been for quite some time. That's why it is as good as it is right now. So yes, I'm going to mess up, and it's not about how I mess up. God knows what I'm reading. He lets me retain the information that I need at that time. So I'm doing Genesis, and I'm doing Psalms. And I'm doing Psalms because I'm thinking of joining the Dominicans, the lay Dominicans. I still have to do lots of research on them because I'm not going to just jump the gun. My godmother is a lay Dominican, and I've been going to the Zoom meetings and talking to her about it, going over the rules and all that we have to do. Now that my husband is not here, I'm trying to eat more healthy, so we eat more fish and rice. So we eat Fridays is no meat, so we stick to fish or peanut butter sandwiches that day, because we can't have meat. And we are now back in ordinary time of church. Still, I went to Mass when it first opened back up, and sat in our car. They are slowly starting to open back up, and I have not made it back to one in 2 weeks. I've been still doing the online Mass, basically because I know that the virus is bad, and just because things are opening back up does not mean that it's gone. It's not gone. It's still here. There's still cases. It's just there's a lot of other things in the news right now that people care about more than what the coronavirus is doing. There is reports that it might pick up later on in the year. And my boys' school, it's a private school, is trying to decide how they already start the year. They are going to continue offering online schools. I don't know if I'm going to do that or if I'm only continue letting them go to school every other day on the scattered days as they're doing to try to limit distance. We will figure that out later on in the months to come. So I am sad that my husband is gone, but I am moving on and being able to continue our life and hopefully continue not hopefully, I am continuing to pray to our Lord that my husband will be able to come back and every deployed soldier will be able to come back in one piece to their families. Um, so that is my update. I hope that all of you guys are wonderful also, and hopefully you are learning something from my page also. Thank you. Bye.